Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel The Sarthak Show, where we discuss about tech, career, product and life. And we are back with the part 2 of the podcast with Nidhi. I hope आपने पहला part देख लिया होगा. If not, then I will put link here somewhere. Please check that out. In this part 2, we will discuss about what are the things that she is experiencing right now, as in the perks of Adobe, what are the benefits she has got, how things change when you become an SD2, as in you promoted to SD2. So what are the different things that has changed from SD1 to SD2, what are her learnings, what are the next steps in her career path, and we have quick short rapid fire round in the end, a fun one which you want to experience. So stay tuned till the end of this video, and I hope आपको ये video काफी अच्छी लगने वाली है. So without further ado, let's start with the video. So yeah, moving forward, I want to know like how has been things different from you when you transition from SD1 to SD2? What all different things that change when you become a senior software developer, or what kind of work that you now do, things that you do differently? What kind of transition is that?
So more meetings, more responsibilities, of course. I mean, apart from that, over the period of time, the kind of experience that you develop, you become more confident. So, I mean, I have developed both personally and professionally a lot over the, past few years at Adobe. And definitely I worked on different projects. So, usse ek alag confidence, more knowledgeable you become, and you start thinking, you start considering multiple factors. तो वो mindset broader हो गया है, हो जाता है सबका ही over the period of time. तो वो चीजें हैं. Whatever you say earlier, भले ऐसा नहीं है कि पहले नहीं ध्यान देते थे इतना, but whatever you say right now, not because of title and all, but based on your experience, उसका और value बढ़ जाता है. People ask for your advice. Now you have juniors, you guide them, you mentor them, and it's a wonderful transition, I think.
Yeah. I think everybody loves promotion and थोड़ी added responsibility होती है, but it's a good feeling in itself. It's thinking capability change जाती है. And if I have to put in simple terms, company has given you a bigger lever than before to change things and move things around. So yeah, that is the major difference that I feel.
Absolutely well said. I mean, I think एक ये भी चीज है कि earlier we used to just code, क्योंकि बिल्कुल नए हैं, हमें कोडिंग सिखा के भेजा है, ऐसे बिल्कुल we are एकदम पूरा loaded bullet type की, बिल्कुल ये problem है, ये इसका solution जल्दी जल्दी type कर दो, and this is the thing. Now you understand from a business perspective कि this is a business problem that you're targeting and the optimal way of solving it. पहले हम ये थे कि हमें कोई problem दे दी कि इसको Python में कोड करना है, Python Django यूज करके. Now it is up to us which language you want to choose, which framework do you want to work in. So you have to design the architectures, you are actively involved in that. So I mean, lot of things that you have to take into consideration, multiple factors. Now you can be very happy thinking कि ये बहुत बड़ी business problem है, इसको जब हम solve कर रहे हैं तो there will be a much wider impact on the business. तो वो चीजें बहुत सारी variety of things you start considering, तो वो बहुत अच्छा रहता है experience.
Exactly, I think वो horizon इतना increase हो जाता है. पहले you are just building products, now you know कि किसके लिए build कर रहे हैं, क्यों build कर रहे हैं, इसकी क्या requirement है. So I think to use the interesting questions comes in a way कि जो भी आपने languages कॉलेज में सीखी थी या आपने first year में at the time of joining the job, and there are rapidly technologies evolving and updating. मतलब even the C++ versions are getting newer and newer advanced. So how do you keep up with that? How do you cope up with this changing environment, rapidly changing technological environment?
Right. So I mean, very interesting question. The reason being, the only thing that can help you to keep up with the changing technologies, and every day you are learning new technologies are coming in. पुराना जो सीखा था, I mean, people think, some of the freshers think कि वो तो waste ही गया ना, but ऐसा नहीं होता है. I mean, the only thing that helps you is a very growth and open mindset. I mean, you need to very clearly understand कि logic matters, not the language. Right from the beginning we are taught कि as a fresher whatever language you choose, Java, C++, C, Python, कोई भी language choose कर लो, जब इंटरव्यू में बैठते हैं तो वो लॉजिक देखते हैं, वो ये नहीं देखते कि आप जावा में कर रहे हैं तो आपको ज्यादा नंबर दे दो. ऐसा नहीं होता. I mean, there are certain roles जो कि एक certain language मांगते हैं, but in the end language can be learned on the go. I mean, मैंने अभी मतलब right, if I give you my example, I mean, as a fresher I used to code in Java, एंड DSA मैं जावा में करती थी, बट उसके बाद यहाँ आने के बाद आई हैव लर्नड एंड वर्कड विद पाइथन, Django, then React, then Golang, then JS. So I mean a whole, wide variety of languages that I worked with. And it's not that I am somebody who is very exceptional minded on all that. I am similar to what other people are. They are also learning. So we should be very open to learning all the time. That is the only way to deal with such scenarios. Otherwise, if you are stuck with one language कि मेरे को तो जावा ही करना है, तुम जो मर्जी में प्रोजेक्ट करो, मैं या तो मैं प्रोजेक्ट नहीं कर रहा, और अगर कर रहा हूँ तो मेरे को जावा में करना है. तो दैट इज अ रॉन्ग माइंडसेट. यू शुड बी वेरी ईगर टू लर्न. एट द वेरी सेम टाइम यू शुड बी वेरी ओपन माइंडेड कि ठीक है, जावा में नहीं तो इसमें कर लेंगे. वी विल बी, आई मीन, language is not a barrier in the end, because you can learn language on the go. The only thing is कि आपको पता होना चाहिए कि ये प्रॉब्लम है, इसको सॉल्व ऐसे कर सकते हैं. बट फिर लैंग्वेज के लिए we can always refer to Google, and Stack Overflow is always there. I mean, वो तो है ही.
मतलब वो तो है एग्जैक्टली. मतलब if I have to be honest, मतलब most of my help is coming from Stack Overflow and Google itself. Like
Definitely.
half of the time I am doing that. So yeah. So yeah.
Right.
Moving on, since you have been working at Adobe for a longer time, you might be well aware of that. So what are the various perks that you get at working at Adobe? What are those things that you like about it and you feel very exceptional about it?
Yeah, so firstly, I mean, Adobe, I literally adore my company. I'm not saying it because the interview is being recorded, but anyway, if you ask me anywhere on the cameras outside of this, I love my company. Reason being, I mean, here first of all, it is a very beautiful policy like Adobe for all, so you feel very inclusive. It's not like dominated by certain community and all. It's like you feel very comfortable, you feel very safe while working. I mean, they are very acceptable to who you are, and they don't just try to change you कि ऐसे ही बिहेव करना है, ऐसे ही बोलना है, ऐसे ही वो. I mean, whichever way, you just bring in diversity. So that is something that they are very inclusive about that. You get to work with a lot of bright minds here who are very not only bright but they are very kind and humble people. So ऐसा work culture बहुत ही मतलब friendly है, बहुत healthy है. You get to discuss things. It's not like कि एक बंदे ने बोल दिया तो बाकी 5 टीम के लोग बिल्कुल हाँ हाँ बोलने लगेंगे. I have had certain discussions in my team where very senior people were there, and I was asked my opinion. So I mean, this is something which is very beautiful thing that you are asking. I mean, even in my earlier days कि नए बंदे से आप पूछ रहे हो तो उसको थोड़ा valued feel होता है. I mean, you get to speak what you think, and there have been certain scenarios wherein I said some of the things कि I think differently maybe, and they accepted that opinion. So I mean, they are very welcoming in that sense. So work culture बहुत अच्छा है. #Adobe Life is something which I really enjoy. Apart from that, there are a lot of benefits, like they are very supportive about wellness. So they give certain amount every year for us to, I mean, take care of our health and pursue our hobbies. So I mean, there are other leaves like, I mean, other normal leaves, vacation leaves, sick leave, casual leaves, which all the companies give. So they also give. And there are bereavement leaves, like where you faced any loss recently in the family and all, so you can take leaves those. And there are very interesting leaves that they have added recently, that is the pandemic leave. So up to I think 20 leaves you can take in a year, and you can just relax and make sure that you are physically and mentally fine. And here, I mean, during the pandemic they also gave well-being leaves, mental health and well-being leaves. So this is something, I mean, they are very kind of, they try to समय के साथ चलने वाले लोग होते हैं कि I mean, this is the need of the hour, so they will just adapt accordingly. तो उस टाइम पे वो जरूरत थी, तो they understand कि employees को they need to take care of their family. They have been really supportive during the pandemic. And I mean, other things like paternity leave, वो चीजें. So I mean, a whole lot of things. Flexible working hours. I mean, you can just go at your own comfortable time and come back. पूरे time office ऐसे खुला है. They will not be just saying you कि यहाँ पे बैठो 9 से 10 और 9 से 5 और 9 से 7 और काम करो. ऐसा नहीं है. मतलब they are very comfortable. मतलब they make you feel comfortable कि जाओ खेलो जाओ. They don't ask much. They give you your own space. They don't try to get into your space and all that. So I mean, it's a wonderful place with a healthy work culture, I feel.
Yeah, I think this is the best part of it कि company के पीछे से on record हो या off record, the employees praising it. So that means the company has done their job well done. As an employee, this is the best thing you can do कि अपने employees को खुश रखना है, उनकी needs को understand करना है. It's not that कि you are working in just direction to make more profits and get with maximum productivity of every employee. It's just that you have to care about their mental wellness, their physical wellness. you feel valued in the team. So that's a very, very different feeling, and that brings in the loyalty, I would say, कि ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोग आपकी कंपनी को prefer कर रहे हैं, right?
You feel like you belong here. I mean, you are valued, just like in your home when there are 5 people sitting around the table and they're discussing a topic over dinner. So similar feeling that you get, you are in a conference room, there are maybe 15 people, there are different designation, but leave aside everything, they just treat you like you are working on the project, so your opinion matters, so you speak there. Earlier as a fresher you think ki abhi suno, abhi kuch kaho mat, but they inspire you to say your thing, to put forth your point, what you think about a thing. So which is the beauty, which is like ki you are trying to make the person feel inclusive, at the very same time you are accepting what they are saying or what they are thinking, and you are valuing their opinion. So this is something which I really liked.
Yeah, I think this is the best way कि आप सामने वाले का brain open up कर रहे हो for more possibilities. You are also taking in new perceptions. You are sharing your own perception about the thing. At all, this brings more kind of inclusion. And I think when the person grows, this is the culture that the other person will also inculcate and recommend among juniors. So अगर management अगर काफी supportive और inclusive है, तो juniors भी उतना ही होंगे. जब juniors promote होके senior बनेंगे, they will also try to maintain that hierarchy, maintain that culture among. Because I feel कि Adobe is that workplace जो सब लोगों की लिस्ट में होता है कि I have to work at Adobe, and that's why. So I would definitely recommend, if anybody is looking out there, looking for a job, do please, because that is one of the finest place that you will be working at.
Surely. सब कुछ ही है, मतलब you get paid well, you are treated well. So recently I also received the sport reward, which is like on the basis of performance, that you've worked on any special project and you have gone above and beyond your limits to actually bring the best out of it. So these are the things that are there in Adobe and maybe other companies as well, which are basically to inspire people to get out of their comfort zones and think the bigger picture and try to come up with the best solution possible. So I mean, such rewards are also there.
Yeah, and congratulations for getting that award. I think it's well deserved. Yeah. And this is what it makes, like आपके employees ही आपके brand ambassadors हैं, and it's that when you start understanding and valuing work-life balance or these culture, क्योंकि आपको ये मिल रहा है and somebody else is not getting that, then you start valuing that. So I think it makes a lot of difference over here. So with this, I come to the end of this part 1 of this podcast, and moving on to the part 2 of it, which is more around the rapid fire questions. So there will be a mix of more professional and personal questions on the rapid fire. So yeah, Nidhi, starting with a very, very simple one. What kind of a OS person you are for your work, as in Mac OS, Windows or Linux?
So Linux, I think.
Okay. What kind of OS person for phone? Are you an iPhone person or an Android person?
iPhone person.
Definitely.
Recently I switched to iPhone. Earlier I was an Android person, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I hope you are liking the changes.
Yeah, kind of, yes. The camera is very good.
Yeah, I think that is one of the reasons that most of my friends, a lot of people change that, because that has one of the best cameras, right? So
right. I mean, I like photography as well, so I get to explore different modes and all, so it's very good.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same for me as well. So even one of my friends who was not into photography, but when he switched to iPhone, he started doing that and like started his own Instagram page for photography and all those things. And now he's more interested in clicking photos of us or as in groups and everything. So that is a transition.
So iPhone is a favorite for you, kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
I mean,
so iPhone has changed lives, I think.
Right.
Yeah. Moving forward, what kind of development that you like, as in backend or frontend?
So I have not explored front end as such. So backend, I would say, but it's not that I am against the front end. I would love to explore it more.
Yeah. As of now, backend is more preferable, but definitely if things come to opportunities in comes, you will pursue front end. Yeah. Okay. What kind of a work preference that you have, as in work from home or work from office?
So I mean, a third maybe hybrid culture, perhaps. Matlab optional in terms of if you want to go to office, it's fine. If you want to stay at home, after all, I mean, I think productivity matters. So for me, it should be hybrid.
Yeah, I think that's the best way, right? Any preference on the location, India or abroad?
So I mean, since my entire experience has been in India only, I would very much love to explore abroad as well. I'm open to that direction as well. So I mean, I'm happy with both, but would be open.
Okay. Any specific country that you would want to work at as in abroad?
I mean, I very much like New Zealand and Australia. So yeah, there.
Fingers crossed, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Any preference on startup or MNC?
So again, as long as I'm comfortable working where I am working, I like the work culture. I am valued there. I feel like I'm belonging here and I like the work and overall, I mean, things. So I'm open to both. I mean, startups, MNCs, it doesn't matter for me.
Yeah. I feel that you're playing very diplomatically.
No, not at all. I mean, right from the beginning, I've been very clear. I mean, I gave interviews for the startups and MNCs, and the best I get, I will move to that. So it's only that.
Yeah, but to be honest, I think that's the best part of it, because you're not restricted by something as in I only want to work at startup, I only want to work at MNC, right? You're exploring your options and you're open to things that come in your way, which makes you feel valued, which creates a very good impact in your growth and everything. So yeah, I think that's also great.
I mean, I'm very open to, starting. I can work in a startup where only 5 people are there currently, as long as I'm very much motivated about the way and the idea and the vision that they're working towards. Maybe tomorrow I am one of the, the first 5 people who joined the team, and now it is like thousands of other employees are there. So I would be happy to, work with such a culture. But I'm not against MNCs either. I am working in MNCs for the last 3 years now. So yeah, I am open to every such opportunity.
So cool. Yeah. So moving forward to more personal questions. So what kind of a person you are? A beach person or a mountain person?
Beach person.
Any specific beach that is your favorite one?
Anjuna Beach in Goa.
Cool, great. Second one, are you more into fine dining or exploring the street food?
So exploring the street foods, I think. Like Delhi se hu to fir isliye. Street food is like our soul and heart and everything.
Yeah, my as in loyalty aligns with that as well. Delhi se hai to street food ही priority है.
मतलब उसके अलावा और कुछ देखा नहीं है, नहीं पता नहीं, जानना नहीं चाहते क्योंकि हम उसमें संतुष्ट हैं.
Exactly. जो भी मैं दिल्ली जाता हूँ तो मेरे दोस्त बोलते हैं यहाँ चलते नहीं, पहले अपने स्ट्रीट फूड चलते हैं, वही प्रायोरिटी है.
Right.
Yeah. And the last question, are you a cat person or a dog person?
I mean, I have neither, so I am not sure, but डर नहीं लगता तो मतलब कोई भी हो. Cat तो नहीं, शायद dog फिर.
Okay.
Dog.
Okay. I was expecting a third one कि कुछ ऐसा random आ जाए.
I think I am more like a tiger person, but उसको घर में रख नहीं सकते तो ठीक है.
Maybe someday in Dubai.
Right. Right.
Cool. So yeah, with this we come to the end of this podcast. I really enjoyed this conversation. I hope everybody in the audience will love it, and really it will be very, very motivating for them. It will be very informational for them. I think जितने भी आपने advices दिए, they are phenomenal by nature. And मुझे काफ़ी learning feel हुई. I hope it feels the same with the audience as well. They were able to extract very, very valuable information out of it. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in for this podcast. Thank you so much for taking out this time. And yeah. Thank
you, Sarthak, for calling me here. It was just wonderful shooting this podcast, and I wish all the viewers all the very best for their future, whatever they want to do. I hope them the best, and just keep believing in yourself and keep working hard. Definitely you will get what you want.
Yeah, definitely. And to all the viewers, if you want to connect with Nidhi, I will put her LinkedIn's link in the description box below. You can check that out. So folks, we are at the end of this part 2 of the podcast. I hope आपको निधि के साथ काफी ज़्यादा information मिली होगी. She has shared tremendous tips and her experiences, her learnings in this podcast. अगर आपको वीडियो अच्छी लगी, please hit the like button and share it among your friends, college friends and experienced professionals, so that they can also learn from this video. And also, if you have any doubt or something you want to learn, you can mention that in the comment section below. And if you have not even subscribed to this channel, hit the subscribe button, press the bell icon near that, so that you get a notification every time I put a new video. Till then, take care. See you in the next video. Bye bye.